Welcome to my presentation, Love Compared to a Tennis Play. If you haven't seen my cipher lesson, then I recommend you do so. Love Compared to a Tennis Play by Edward de Vere. Whereas the heart at tennis plays and men to gaming fall, love is the court, hope is the house, and favour serves the ball. The ball itself is true desert, the line, which measure shows, is reason, whereon judgment looks how players win or lose. The jetty is deceitful guile, the stopper jealousy, which hath Sir Argus 100 eyes, wherewith to watch and pry. The fault wherewith 15 is lost, is want of wit and sense, and he that brings the racket in is double diligence. And lo, the racket is free will, which makes the ball rebound, and noble beauty is the chase, of every game the ground. But rashness strikes the ball awry, and where is oversight? A bandy-ho, people cry, and so the ball takes flight. Now in the end, good liking proves content, the game and gain. Thus in a tennis knit I love, a pleasure mixed with pain. De Vere uses repetition to show his intent. This poem bears a strong resemblance to the published sonnets. It could well have been in contention to become one of the 154. This display shows a full set of ciphers that you will see in the sonnet collection. The message you will see repeated, Wriothesley is a Tudor prince, and destined to be King Henry IX. There are many amusing dual references to romantic courtship and the game of tennis. This seems to me to be light-hearted banter, but, as I can show, it relates to a tennis court argument between Edward de Vere and Sir Philip Sidney. Cross words were exchanged in November 1579 and show a deeper rivalry. Elisa Trentham ciphers are present also in every line, but not highlighted. This dates the sonnet to post 1590 or 91. There are more ciphers. This page shows Elizabeth Regina and Whitehall in cipher in every line. The venue appears to have been Whitehall Palace. The jealousy in line 5 came to a head when de Vere pulled rank on Sidney, wanting him to vacate a tennis court for his use. A group of French dignitaries were in London to discuss her potential marriage arrangements with Queen Elizabeth. They were the onlookers referred to in line 5 as Sir Argus 100 eyes, wherewith to watch and pry. Argus was a figure in Greek mythology who had 100 eyes and could see in all directions. The amusing allusions to courtship and tennis play in lines 1 and 2 are matched with ciphers of the name Anne Vavasor. She was one of the Queen's ladies-in-waiting and the focus of de Vere's attention at the time. Sir Philip Sidney appears alongside deceitful guile and jealousy. The words puppy and dog can be found. Cross words were exchanged, and puppy and dog were used in some name-calling. Christopher Hatton is thought tried to defuse the argument. Ciphers of Anne Cecil can be found close to Sidney. He and de Vere were rivals, seeking her hand in marriage 8 years before, in 1571. The word kingdom appears in line 9 and this prompts me to show you two poems written by the two rivals. Edward de Vere. Were I a king, I might command content. Were I obscure, unknown should be my cares. And were I dead, no thoughts should me torment, nor words, nor wrongs, nor love, nor hate, nor fears. A doubtful choice of three things, one to crave, a kingdom, or a cottage, or a grave. Sidney's poem In Reply. Wert thou a king, yet not command content, since empire none thy mind could yet suffice. Wert thou obscure, still cares would thee torment, but wert thou dead, all care and sorrow dies. An easy choice of these things which to crave, no kingdom, nor a cottage, but a grave. Kingdom is, in fact, in all of the last 6 lines. Surprise, surprise, cottage is also in all of the last 6 lines. Surprise again, the word grave is also in those 6 last lines. De Vere is telling us about the resentment he feels towards Sir Philip Sidney. Looking more closely at lines 3 and 4, where I had no ciphers, I found slender. This is the name De Vere used to satirise Sir Philip Sidney in The Merry Wives of Windsor, published in 1602. I then searched and found slender in every line. Once again, De Vere uses repetition to prove his intent. Some final remarks. The grain dealer from Stratford is not known to have played tennis. He wasn't known to hold a grudge against Sir Philip Sidney. He didn't write this sonnet or any other sonnets. Shakespeare was not Shakespeare. The end. I hope you enjoyed this slideshow. If so, there are more slideshows available from payhip.com/Sonnet Cipher Man, capital S, capital C, capital M.